plans also to attend the funeral services?
We don't have any information on that yet.
In the back, Rick.
Coach, kind of following up on what Bill just asked, how do you handle a situation like that, honoring a player in a tragic situation, if reports are accurate that the situation was self-inflicted? It's a delicate.
Well, I've already explained that our team psychologist, Dr. Malone, will be here, and our team chaplain will be here. So they're professionally more equipped to do that than I am. So we'll let them sort of take over and go from there.
What was the initial reaction to this news?
My initial reaction is something happened funny. If he wasn't here, it's hard to comprehend that he could take his own life. Of course, all of us are saying that right now. We don't know what caused it or exactly how it happened, but it was just hard to figure out. Okay. All right.
Coach, can you talk about your wide receivers now and how important it is to develop a reliable threat behind Alshon?
Yep, we were sitting in there talking a few minutes ago that Alshon, you got to figure these other teams might start saying they only throw it to Alshon, so we better put about 2 guys on him. But we need to get some of the other receivers more involved. Torrey caught a few last week, and we need to get more of the other guys involved. And but again, we need to complete more passes. But again, we've been winning, so we're not going to throw just for the sake of throwing more passes. We need to do whatever we think gives us the best chance to beat the opponent. We've got excellent running backs: Marcus, Kenny Miles, Brian Maddox. Got 3 real good ones there, and Brian and Kenny haven't had many carries yet. So it's football. There's only one ball out there every play. So as coaches, you try to utilize your players the best to win the game, and that's what we're trying to do.
How much?
Everybody can't be the star player every week. It goes around a little bit.
How much of the other wide receivers not getting many balls has to do with that, the fact that you've run the ball more, and how much is it that they're not getting open and doing the things they need to do?
Oh, they're doing okay. Everybody's doing okay. We just haven't been a real great passing team. We're not bottom of the league in passing, but we're sort of in the middle, I think, right now. What we've done very well is score some touchdowns in the red zone and make a bunch of third downs. Yeah, we haven't always been all that good in those areas, and those are your crucial areas right there. Score touchdowns when you get down there and convert some third downs. And our quarterbacks have been pretty good scramblers and made a bunch of those third downs.
Coach, you've had some recent success at home, not so much on the road recently. This is the first one of the season. Is your team ready? Is there anything different you want to do with this group going on the road in a very hostile environment?
Well, we've been in loud places before, although we haven't tested our new at the line call the plays up there on the road yet, and we haven't used a silent count yet. So hopefully we can pick up our foot and snap it, stay on side, and things like that. We're working on our snaps. TJ's been throwing a bunch of low left ones over here. It's made it tough on the quarterbacks, and we got to get that straightened out. So other than that, it'll be a challenge doing some things differently as far as the way our offense goes about.
Coach, can you tell us about the progression of the quarterbacks this year and your level of confidence in the way they play?
Yeah, we got 2 quarterbacks we think can play very well, and so we're going to go into the ballpark with 2 ready to play. And I would say Connor will play some this week. I thought he might play against Georgia, but we got into sort of just a running game and handing it off. And I tell you one thing, Stephen has been very good at grabbing those bad snaps. Connor's pretty good at it too, and we got to continue working with TJ on the snaps, which we tried to do this week. because it's difficult back there when you get that low left one, and then you got to try to look at the defense, and guys are coming at you pretty consistently. We probably had better pass protection against Georgia than we did Furman, so it's difficult for the quarterbacks back there when that happens. So anyway, we got both of them ready to play, and Connor will probably see some action somewhere.
Coach, you talked about what you hold so much success in the red zone offensively. We also have a lot of success in the red zone defensively as well too. What has worked on both sides of the ball in the red zone to make such a significant improvement on what you did last year?
Oh, I don't know. You've been in all the games, haven't you? I think with the ability to run the ball down there has certainly been helpful for the offense, and our defense is tightened up and played good run and pass defense down there. So yeah, hopefully we can keep the other team kicking field goals. If you can do that, certainly got a chance to win a lot of games. If we can score touchdowns down there and the other team scores field goals, that's a huge difference, as we know.
When you watched film, was Travian's performance as dominant as it appeared live and on the stat sheet?
Yeah, Travian's had last two games been very good for Travian. Southern Miss game didn't have quite as many opportunities, but the last two games he's been very good in there. Dominant.
Why?
Well, he's a big, strong guy. Big, strong guy. It's hard to block, and he's a good run defender. And he gets pressure on the quarterbacks too. He's in there a lot. He's one of the strongest guys on the team, Travian, if not the strongest, which a defensive tackle should be. And sort of interesting, he came here as an outside linebacker. Came here at about 225, I think. He's a good, solid 280 or something like that.
How much of his weight gain has been attributable to his being injured a little bit and just spending a lot of time in the weight room? Has that had to do with it, or is it just?
Not too much. He sort of has some genes of a big family, so he had a chance to get big, and he got big the right way without getting fat. Of course, he got bigger and stronger. So yeah, he's very good in the weight room, and I think all that just added up to it.